and another episode of DSG Talks. I am Aman Faiz Khan and I welcome you all to a brand new episode of DSG Talks. So to all the people watching, I wish you all a very happy new year. I'm praying that the next year we see a peaceful world around us where peace is not just a luxury and a necessity that everyone has. As it's a new year, so every year DSG defines its mission for the coming years. Last year we talked about how learning never stops at DSG. We did lots of collaborations with universities, technical institutions, research centers, and our team also evolved over the time with number of training programs. Before that, we had the vision of DSG delivering wow experience. So this year, it's another new year and we decided to share the new vision with you. And who else to share that with me rather than our very own CMO. So today I have with myself Ms. Nazifa Fatma, who is the CMO of DSG Energy, and we'll be sharing the vision for our upcoming year, what we are looking forward to, what new advancements are coming in the world of solar energy. So without any delay, I'll hop into the topic. So how are you, Nazifa? Very happy new year.
I'm very well. A very happy new year to you too and all the audience that are watching us.
So as I said that we'll be talking about the new year and new vision.
Yes.
So before we go into the new realms, we go into the new horizons. So tell me about it. How has the last year been? How have you seen evolutions coming? How has new ideas generated in the world of solar energy?
So last year have been very thrilled and very progressive. So in DSG Energy, we have not only installed solar only, but other than that, we have been into a lot of collaborations, as you mentioned. So we collaborated with universities, technical institutes, then we worked on the innovation and R&D. So it has been a very mixture of an year, but successful, alhamdulillah.
Mm-hmm. So moving forward, what new things are we seeing in the coming years? As if we talk about last year, so it was a very turbulent year I would say. हम लोगों ने import bans भी देखे,
yes.
price hikes भी देखी, political turbulence भी देखी, economic instability भी देखी. But I'm glad to see that despite everything, we saw new change coming in, more and more people embracing green energy.
Definitely.
So what trends are you foreseeing?
Well, if we talk about the last year, as you mentioned, that obviously we have quite an instability inside the country, and we have seen a lot of people talking negative, moving abroad. But again, obviously you have to embrace challenges also, and you have to survive them. So you have to create the opportunities out of the problems. So alhamdulillah, we have been sustained all the challenges that we have faced during the year, including the LC issues, during the dollar rates hikes, during the political instability, and inshallah we are looking forward to the new elections that are going to happen soon in this year, and inshallah after that we will see quite a stability in the overall economic situation for Pakistan. And we hope best that for the solar industry also there will be new policies, new positive productive policies which will ultimately definitely benefit out the end consumers and end users.
Definitely. And as we have always been saying, moving towards a greener future.
Yes.
So I think that's what we are foreseeing in the coming years as well.
I think in past few years, a lot of awareness and a lot of positive working in this domain has been done. So people are now very well aware, because initially we had to struggle for the fact that we have to tell them about the technicalities and what benefits they will get, but now they actually know that what are the insides and outs for the solar systems, whether it is a domestic project or it is an industrial project. So I think clients are very well aware and very well educated. All we have to do is the EPC companies, the government, and the end consumers or industrialists, we have to work together on a certain platform to create the best possible opportunities for each and every one stakeholder.
Definitely, I definitely agree. And you mentioned how stakeholders and other people need to come together on a same platform for the same shared vision. And you also mentioned the hot topic, that's the elections.
Yes.
So we know that the elections are coming in, inshallah. And we see a fair elections happening in the country. We see new government entering. So every time there's a new government, there are new policies, there are new advancements. So how do you foresee it? Do you think that the new government coming in, how has the previous government worked for green energy, and do you think that there's potential for more?
I think because energy has always been a very hot topic for Pakistan, and unfortunately, right now in this season, we are facing a lot of load shedding again. So I think one thing that matters a lot is a good and sustainable energy policy. The means how are you actually providing and distributing the electricity to your end consumers. So if WAPDA is obviously going to fail again and again on certain periods or certain quarters or for a certain time, so definitely people have to look forward for their own energy independency. And if in one term we see they are actually helping out the grid also through the net metering concept, because I think we have already explained a lot about this concept, so I will not be going into details. But ultimately, when you have the economic and political stability, only then you can actually implement the good SOPs and good working for the end consumers.
Definitely, because I hope we are seeing better stability in terms of financing as well, because when solar financing came in early and it was at its very boom, we saw so many plants more than usual. So I hope that the new government that's coming in, that's working on such policies, so that more and more people can help being the visioned energy independent Pakistan that we foresee. So as far as the energy and the price hikes are concerned, so how do you think that there is room for innovation? As we recently did a solar talk which was on green hydrogen, and that's something that's untapped in the current SST currently. So how do you think that there's room for that? How we can facilitate different research centers and the youth to move towards such sources?
Okay, so definitely everything that is consumed by us or by the surroundings, so it has its price. Whether it's solar, whether it's conventional method, whether there are new R&Ds that are happening. So anything that is actually like having a low price and is obviously not creating a very huge impact on your finances, so definitely it will have a boom, as we have seen for the solar industry. So yes, the new technologies are coming in, as the hydrogen is, I think the scientists are claiming that it is the next big thing and next big innovation after the AI. So we are actually looking forward to it. We are also having a lot of research and development projects inside it. As far as the question for you of yours related to youth involvement is concerned, so in last year we have signed a lot of MOUs with various universities, and the sole purpose of doing that was to stay connected with the younger generation. So we wanted to build an industry academia linkage in which we wanted to actually fill the gap that industry wants to be as open as for the young students as it could have been for any like other business or something. So we actually want all the students, whether they are in bachelor's or they are in master's or they are working on a thesis related working, so you want them to approach us. There are multiple means to which they can approach us, and if they have any such kind of project that they think that can obviously add on to the energy element in Pakistan, so definitely we are always here and open to talk about it.
Definitely. And as you mentioned, I'd also like to add on to that soon we'll be launching an ambassador program for the youth as well. We'll be sharing details on all our social media pages, so I'm looking forward to build a community of young people who are moving, who are looking forward to make Pakistan more towards sustainable practices. And as we talk about sustainability, so DSG Energy has always been one of those companies who have envisioned and embraced sustainability. So as a company and as an organization, what sustainable practices are we looking up to?
For an organization, I think we already have quite a few platforms in which we, as you have said, that we are about to build an ambassador program. So we do have an ambassador program for sustainability, that is DSG Green Eco Squad. And recently, obviously, COP28 happened. So I think all the countries will definitely be aligning their sustainability goals. One positive thing is that recently in industries, we have seen the ownership related to the climate. So industries are actually embracing that they are being very, you can say, conscious that what measures are actually from the industries are affecting the climate, and they are now moving towards the green practices, and they are getting certifications, and they are also getting recognized by the United Nations. So it is a very positive step, and obviously we act as mediators. We act as, you can say, service providers, the helpers, that we create options for the industries to have their operations sustainable.
So as we say, we talk about sustainability to something that has always given it a boost. It's been the technology and how the new generation is coming in, and we have been chat GPT'd all the way through it, and talking about the AI revolutions. And as I previously mentioned, that our vision was delivering the wow experience, and our established NOC center played a big role in that. And we take pride in the fact that we are the only solar energy company with such a service, 24/7 monitoring and the latest technology. So how are we planning to expand on that? How we're planning to build on and using new technology to advance that?
Okay, so when you said that we are the only company providing a NOC, so I would say that there are also other companies that are providing the similar kind of, you might say, workings and services. But again, what actually matters is the customer satisfaction. So I think we at DSG Energy has always been having the edge that we always try to exceed the customer expectation and customer satisfaction, and we always want to be one step ahead. So the NOC actually has helped us on being that one step ahead working, and we are always well informed and well prepared for what scenarios can come in the future. So definitely that being the very USP for us, we are investing a lot in that domain. The future is of data. So obviously we are having a lot of data analytics tools, so we are playing with it, and we are definitely looking forward to come up with many more new features and products for our customers who are already on DSG Energy solar board and who are looking forward to install solar with us. So definitely there are very good surprises coming up for them in this year.
Wonderful. So as we were just recently having the word on the similar topic, that what you give such AIs is what matters, the input. It's after all, it's a very progressive technology, but the input matters. A human is human after all. So connecting it with the point that last year we had the vision of learning never stops, and we had rigorous training sessions inside DSG. Our team really evolved. So this year, what's in the box? What are we looking forward to? How we are training the team to adapt with the growing technology?
Okay, so definitely I would not like to show all my cards in this talk, but definitely with every other day we are planning and heading towards like a more sustainable, not only the business but obviously the overall circumstances and like ecosystem in which our own employees and our clients and all the stakeholders come in. So as you said that we have actually a plan, the vision for the year, the plan for tomorrow. So definitely we are going to innovate. We are going to focus on sustainability measures and matters. We are going to improvise our procedures. We are going to expand our NOC center, and inshallah, if you guys will stay connected with us, so you will see a lot better and new version of DSG Energy.
Wonderful. So as lastly, it's always been a pleasure to have an episode with you, and I think this one we have done after quite a time. So as you mentioned that the year for 2024 is the plan for tomorrow. I'm kind of liking the idea of it. It's something that very exciting. So tell the audience a little about it. What's the vision about? What is the plan for tomorrow?
Well, in as you have said that we have dealt with clients, we have built our database, we have built our clientele, we are all across Pakistan. So definitely there is always room for improvement, and in last year while having the vision of learning never stop and doing all the R&D and obviously doing the business process re-engineering, we actually found that where are the places in which DSG actually can exceed and excel and improvise. So working on those terms, definitely we'll be having the X factor this year for DSG Energy.
So should I hope that global expansions are there on the board?
Why not?
So that was the plan for 2024, and it was a pleasure to have you here and to share with our wonderful audience what are we planning for the upcoming year. So again, a very happy new year to all the people watching. One thing that will stay the same this year is that we'll be connecting with you guys. We are really grateful for the community that we have built through this platform, and that will stay the same. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your time, Ms.
Same
Nazifa.
here. Thank you.
And we'll be back with another episode very soon. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.